Hello, my name is James. I'm the Mayor of Jamestown. For the third day of Epic Games' Christmas goodies, we have The Long Dark, the only game so far that features snow, funnily enough, for the Christmas period. Developed and published by Hinterland Studios, and released on the 22nd of September 2014, The Long Dark is designed to be a rough, ruthless survival title that doesn't pull any punches. Designed in a first-person style, you take the role of a crash-landed pilot in the middle of Canada. Sadly, a part of Canada that has currently been ravaged by a geomagnetic storm. This means there is nothing between you and the world that wishes to kill you. In terms of the gameplay, you'll be exploring this frozen tundra in the search of warm clothing, fire-starting materials, food, drink, tools to help you survive, and even weapons to stave off the local wildlife. Take everything you've learned from a typical survival game and then ramp it up to 100. The game is absolutely unforgiving, for crying out loud. There's a calorie system where if you don't have enough, you're going to be slowly starving to death. The game is rough, the game is tough. By goodness, is it a lot of fun, with an excessive amount of replayability. This is due to the fact that every time you take on another run for the game, you learn more about the mechanics and are set to come across new, unique materials and tools to help you survive. No playthrough is ever the same, and that results in a lot of fun. When it comes to the visuals, the game has a really nice style to it that highlights the more interesting and engaging areas of the map. As a result, this encourages you, the player, to go and explore said areas. Every new area that you discover is a fascinating new discovery, and most of that is just down to how well that they've been designed. Sure, you're going to be staring at snow half the time, but that feeling of utter relief when you discover something new to stave off the impending night is a beautiful experience. Surprisingly enough with this game, it does actually have a story, and it's a pretty interesting one to say the least. As previously stated, you play as Will, a pilot who's flying with another individual by the name of Astrid. The geomagnetic event causes the plane to come down, splitting the pair apart. Will then goes out into the icy tundra in search of Astrid in the hopes of making it out alive together and away from this frozen apocalypse. The story itself is narratively intriguing, but as of right now, isn't complete unfortunately. However, it's been stated by the developers that they will hopefully be releasing the next two updates of the story at some point in 2021. Moving on to the audio, when it comes to the audio, the developers really outdid themselves with this one. Stuck in this frozen hell, you'll be spending a lot of your time with your thoughts due to just how much downtime there is walking. What this means, however, is that whenever you come across a sound you're not used to, fear slowly starts to set in. Hearing a wolf howl for the first time, unsure on whether or not it's about to tear you to shreds, is genuinely frightening and adds to the atmosphere this game creates incredibly well thanks to such good audio. In conclusion, The Long Dark is one of those games that's relatively easy to pick up and play, but definitely results in one hell of a steep learning curve. You are not going to survive for long when you first start playing. Instead, you need to use the time learning and understanding the game's mechanics, exploring its open world, and discovering its hidden secrets. Thanks to this, the fun gameplay loop, and the incredible atmosphere it creates, the game easily gets a traffic light score of green. There's a lot to love with this one, and considering just how replayable it is, you won't be wasting any time playing this game. Not when something this unforgiving is this much fun. Thanks for sticking around this long, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Come back again tomorrow for the next mini review, here's hoping it's another doozy. I've been James, the Mayor of Jamestown, and I'm off. Goodbye.